Hello and welcome, Posm here, bringing you the last chapter of WWE 2K14's 30 Years of WrestleMania mode, the Universe Era. 2K in association with Bleacher Report have released all 46 matches to be in the 30 Years of WrestleMania mode, and I'll be going over this chapter featuring current superstars like CM Punk and The Miz. We start off with WrestleMania 25 World Heavyweight Champion Edge versus John Cena versus The Big Show. John Cena shows his immense strength with the double attitude adjustment on these two great superstars. Also at WrestleMania 25 we have WWE Champion Triple H versus Randy Orton. These two would face off against each other many times, and this would be one of those matches. I wonder if they will show Orton attacking Stephanie McMahon. Then we move on to WrestleMania 26 World Heavyweight Champion Chris Jericho versus Edge. Two giant superstars with the title on the line. With so many finisher counters 2K is including in this game, it'll be a fun one. Also at WrestleMania 26 we have WWE Champion Batista versus John Cena. Batista had been destroying the entire roster, however Cena would be able to counter the Batista bomb into an SCFU for the win. For the third match at WrestleMania 26 we have Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. This would be a rematch between these two legends from the previous year. Shawn Michaels would put his career on the line and would unfortunately lose it to the streak. WrestleMania 27 World Heavyweight Champion Edge versus Alberto Del Rio. This is Edge's last match against the young superstar Alberto Del Rio. Edge would win this match and retire as champion. Also at WrestleMania 27 we have WWE Champion Miz versus John Cena. Miz would enter as the champion with a lot of resentment on his back. This match would be a validation of his wrestling prowess, which shows he is not just some reality star. Then we go on to WrestleMania 28 Undertaker versus Triple H. This would also be a rematch from the previous year, as Triple H would punish Undertaker constantly, trying to get Michaels to end this match. Undertaker would keep his streak going, however, creating the end of an era. Also at WrestleMania 28 we have WWE Champion CM Punk versus Chris Jericho. This match was full of mind games from Jericho, trying to get CM Punk to disqualify himself and lose the title. Jericho would tap and lose this match. Once again, a third match at WrestleMania 28 we have Rock versus John Cena. The once-in-a-lifetime moment. A year in the making, Rock would counter the People's Elbow from Cena to take the win. They would face off again 1 year later. WrestleMania 29 CM Punk vs Undertaker. This was an amazing match where the best in the world would take on the streak after holding the WWE title for 434 days earlier that year. I know it won't happen, but I would love to see the table not breaking from the elbow drop. Also from this year's WrestleMania we have Brock Lesnar vs Triple H. Triple H would have to retire his entire career if he lost this match. Triple H would finish the match with a pedigree on the steel steps. This would be a great move to be included into the game as an OMG moment. And the final match of 30 Years of WrestleMania mode, WrestleMania 29 WWE Champion The Rock vs John Cena. The road to redemption for John Cena started at the Royal Rumble, where he won that Rumble and Rock won the WWE title, setting up for a second-in-a-lifetime match and passing the torch from Rock to Cena. A baker's dozen of matches for WrestleMania 25 up to today. However, there are 4 more matches they could have included with the 30 Years of WrestleMania roster. WrestleMania 25 Undertaker vs Shawn Michaels. This would be the first matchup between these two, and I'm not surprised 2K only went with the second match. WrestleMania 27 Undertaker vs Triple H. This is pretty much the same situation, as they would definitely include the end of an era match. Also at WrestleMania 27 we have Randy Orton vs CM Punk. This match heavily featured the new Nexus in the storyline, which is probably why it is not included in the game. WrestleMania 28 Kane vs Randy Orton. This features modern Kane, which is not part of the 30 Years of WrestleMania roster. This is also a storyline is fairly normal and not up to WrestleMania standards. This concludes the final chapter of 30 Years of WrestleMania mode, going from WrestleMania 25 all the way up to WrestleMania 30. I truly wonder if they're going to do anything special to showcase WrestleMania 30. We can only wait and see. Leave a comment for what match you'd like to see at WrestleMania 30, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more. This has been Posm, and I very much thank you for your time.